The biggest misconception about Austin is that we're a lake city. And in fact, we're a river city. Austin was founded because of the river, because of its water. We've lost the reality of those lakes being actually a river.
Austin is ideally situated on both sides of the Colorado River, our sole source for drinking water.
All of our water is a surface water supply. It all comes from the Colorado River system. Sometimes people get confused with all the aquifers, but Austin water, we don't get any water from groundwater.
Dams along the Colorado River form our surrounding lakes, essentially our water reservoirs.
We take water out of the river at Lake Travis and Lake Austin. We have 3 drinking water plants, and we treat the water there. People use that water, and then everything that goes down the drain goes to 2 wastewater plants that are downstream of Austin.
Dr. Kevin Anderson is a geographer and urban watershed expert who runs environmental research for Austin Water. Looking at the luscious landscape and ponds here, it's hard to imagine this is where the sludge generated by the wastewater treatment plants is pumped and repurposed.
We separate water from the solids to thicken that material for the treatment process. The water that we take out of the sludge that arrives goes into these treatment ponds. The solids go into a process that mimics our own digestion process. Hornsby Bend's basically a big microbe farm.
Hornsby Bend isn't just the end of our water pipeline, it's an important part of Austin's ecosystem. Human waste and our yard trimmings are recycled in the most natural ways here, making it not only a popular place for ecotourism, but one of the best birding sites in Texas. So you've seen the Austin water system from start to finish. The city-owned utility gets high marks for innovation and efficiency. But what happened last fall when the city told its 1 million plus water customers to boil their water before drinking it?
So we try to piece together all these different clues. The rate at which
we asked Dr. Jay Banner, who runs the Environmental Science Institute at UT.
We had so much rain last fall that our water purification, our water treatment systems were overwhelmed with sediment and bacteria. And so that's why we had a citywide boil water notice.
Dr. Banner says our future water supply is challenged in many different ways. Climate change means we're more prone to intense and frequent droughts and floods. Then there's the impact of more people and more development.
As we build cities, we replace the natural landscape of trees and vegetation and soil, which serve as really great filters for water, for purifying it before it enters the ground. Once we strip all of that away and replace it with roadways, parking lots, rooftops, collectively what we call impervious cover, all of a sudden we've removed that natural filtration capacity for the landscape and water quality starts degrading.
Austin's been lucky that our flood-controlled lakes have had enough capacity to handle most of our heavy rains, and we've successfully weathered long drought spells. But luck doesn't last forever, and we can no longer take this precious resource for granted.
As we look out and another 2 million people are coming, the resource of water that's in the river almost certainly isn't going to be enough.